Today I want to talk to you about the internet's new obsession, or at least a very specific part of Tumblr, and apparently the obsession of all of Scandinavia too, and that is the Norwegian teen show SKAM. SKAM, which is Norwegian for shame, or so the internet tells me. I found out about SKAM a couple of months ago because I kept seeing these gifs of these two beautiful blonde boys like kissing all over Tumblr, and then the hashtag like scam, and I was like, what the fuck is scam? So I finally googled it, and I found out that it is a Norwegian teen show. It follows the lives of several teenagers in Nisen school. It's a high school in Oslo, Norway. It's been on the air for about a year and a half, and each season focuses on a different character in the school. The first season is Eva. The second season is Nora, or Nora, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, and then the third season is Isak. It is through the third season that I actually, that the show really got international acclaim, because it focuses on an LGBT storyline, and that's how I found out about it. So I decided on Friday, on Trump's inauguration, that I was going to deal with my feelings of helplessness and depression by going online and watching two beautiful Norwegian boys fall in love. And now there's boys underwater, and the show is like everything I wanted it to be. One of the groundbreaking things about SKAM is its distribution model. So everything gets released in real time. So what does that mean? It means if I'm watching a scene that takes place on, let's say, Thursday at 2:40 p.m., then the clip is gonna drop on Thursday at 2:30 p.m. So you have to be constantly on the lookout for when the new episodes are gonna come out. I think originally it was only broadcast that way in the internet, like you would have to see the clips for each episode. But now at the end of the week, all the episodes are edited together and then shown on NRK. Yeah, NRK. All the characters also have like Instagram accounts and Facebook accounts, and I don't know if other social media accounts, so you can kind of see like complementary material at the same time, which is really cool. I remember one of my favorite aspects of the Lizzie Bennet Diaries was the social media aspect. I didn't get to see SKAM Season 3 as it was airing, but I followed a little bit of it on Tumblr. It seems like something that's been catching the attention of a lot of people. Like, is there merit to this web-based real-time distribution format, appealing to teenagers, whatnot? So that's something to think about, and something that I thought was really cool about the show. When I found out about it, my biggest question was, can I watch this? Because I don't speak Norwegian. I quickly found out that there is no strictly legal way of watching it, because NRK was asked to make a English subtitle version or other language subtitles versions, but they said that they couldn't. Honestly, I think it's because of the music. I can show you a couple of clips in here. I need a slow motion video. I'm sure that it's much easier to get the licensing for them to have that music on those shows in Norway, but to get the rights for worldwide or for the US, it's much more complicated. I'm theorizing, I have no idea. So, but I did manage to watch it. And how did I do that? Basically, because of an army of teenage SKAM watchers who have subtitled the show. Google SKAM English subtitles Tumblr. It's really interesting because you really do have to depend on these teenagers whose job is not to be translators to tell you stuff. So sometimes they'll get sassy with you and not translate a text conversation because they're like, sorry, it's too long. Sometimes they just don't know how to translate different things. For example, I still don't know what a kassegruppe is. It's a theater group, it's a vibe group, I don't know. Sometimes they can be helpful. There was this one scene where Isak is telling his dad through text message that he has a boyfriend, and then he says he's a boy, his name is Evan. And there's a little asterisk that the translator puts on that says the Norwegian term for boyfriend is gender neutral, so that's why he has to clarify that his boyfriend is a boy. I think only one episode that I saw had the days of the week translated, because obviously right before you see a new scene, it tells you what day it's on and what time of the day it is. So I started guessing. I have a pretty good grasp on Friday and Saturdays, but other days I just like to shout whatever day I think it is. There's been a lot of comparisons to other teen shows, specifically Skins, and I get those comparisons, but I think SKAM is a little bit more subtle. I don't know if subtle's the right word. Toned down version of Skins. Like, obviously it's dramatic as a teen show, and they do have big issues that they want to talk about, like mental health and eating disorders and cheating and sexual assault. But I think they do a pretty good job with it within the confines of the teen show genre. I don't watch SKAM and think, oh my god, someone's gonna get run over at the end of the season. And usually there is a happy ending, even if it's not the one that you wanted or you thought of. I think you will like the show because it actually reminds me a lot of Degrassi. If Degrassi was aesthetically more pleasing or had a little bit more production value. It's definitely a little racier than Degrassi, but it's still in the same family. It is in no way a perfect show. For example, the adults are non-existent. Everyone has absentee parents. I started with the third season because it was the one that Tumblr was mainly talking about, and I wanted to know the story about Isaac and Evan. And I thought it was a really lovely story. I thought they did a really good job with it, and there were some beautifully shots. I wasn't sure if I was going to watch season 1 and 2, and then I heard that it was actually very feminist and very interesting, so I went back and watched season 1, and I just finished season 2 earlier today, and yeah, they're right. I like to joke that I like finding out about like different cultures through their teenage shows. But there is some truth in that. I mean, just seeing how the high school structure works, grades, it's not letters, it's numbers. I think 5 and 6s is what you want to get. 3 is bad. 4 is bad. Also, started learning about Russifering, or Rus celebration. R-U-S-S, Rus. Celebration is a traditional celebration for Norwegian high school students in their final spring semester. Make groups, you name a bus, and you celebrate, you party. You just party from April to May, and get really drunk. That's what I've gathered. You should just Google Rus. So my point is, I think SKAM is a really interesting show. It is tricky to watch it right now. I don't know if I'll have time to watch it, but if you do, let me know, and I will find you the Google Drive links. One thing I forgot to mention is that the episodes length vary. Some of them are like 12 minutes. Some of them are 50 minutes. For some reason, Nora's season, they're long, but Isaac's season, they tend to run on the shorter side. Give SKAM a chance because I think that you will like it.